Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today's video is going to be a continuation on type of sentences. So there are 4 types of sentences, and in the last video we covered the first 2, which were statement sentences as well as question sentences. So in today's video we're going to go over the last 2, which are exclamation sentences and command sentences. So let's start off with defining these types of sentences. Take a second to think about what an exclamation sentence is. If you're not familiar, maybe take a guess, and then I will give you the definition. Alrighty, okay, so here is a definition of an exclamation sentence. A sentence that shows strong feeling. It also ends with an exclamation point. So let me write that down for you all. A sentence that shows strong feeling and ends with an exclamation point. So an exclamation point looks like this. So let's keep that in mind. Okay, now let's take a second to define a command. What do you think a command is? What type of sentence do you think a command is? If you don't know, throw out a guess. Guessing doesn't hurt, and then I will define it for you. Perfect. So a command sentence is a sentence that gives an order. So let me write that down for you guys. A sentence that gives an order, period. So I just want to let you guys know that a command sentence can sometimes end in an exclamation point. That does happen, and you might see that. However, command sentences mostly end with a period. So I'm going to write that down for you guys, so just keep that in the back of your mind. Also, we'll sometimes see a command sentence being called an imperative sentence. So if you ever see imperative sentence, think command sentence. Those are 2 ways to say the same thing. I'll write that down for you guys in green. So a command sentence can also be an imperative sentence. So that's a good vocab word for you guys today. This is really important. You might see this. Sometimes you might see it, command sentences being referred to as imperative sentences. So I think it's important that we all are aware of that. Awesome. Okay, so before we move on, I want you guys to have all of these definitions written out and keep them in mind when we're starting our first activity, which is exclamation and commands. So in this activity, what we're going to do is read each sentence, write an E on the line if the sentence is an exclamation, or write a C if the sentence is a command. So keep those definitions in the back of your mind as we're going through this exercise, and we're going to start with number 1. They chase buffaloes. Do you guys think that's an exclamation or a command sentence? Yes, it is an exclamation. All right, let me use a smaller font here. And let's use a different color. How about this color, this purple? Okay, so they chase buffaloes is exclamation. And how do we know it's an exclamation? Exactly, it ends with an exclamation point. Perfect. Okay, so number 2, you have to go. Do you guys think that's a command sentence or an exclamation sentence? Perfect. That is a command sentence. And we know it's a command sentence because the sentence is giving you an order. So if someone is commanding you to do something, they are giving you an order, and that is how we know if a sentence is a command sentence. So let's move on to number 3. Wait at the airport. Is that a command or an exclamation? Are we expressing any emotions here, or are we giving someone an order? Perfect. We are giving someone an order, so it is a command sentence. Great. Okay. Number 4. It snows all the time. So what do you guys think that is? Exactly. That is an exclamation sentence. It ends with an exclamation point. So that is a clear sign if something is going to be an exclamation sentence if it ends with an exclamation point. Number 5, alligators live in the sewers. Is that a command or an exclamation? Perfect. It is an exclamation. It ends with an exclamation point. And also, in question number 4 and 5, we're also expressing some sort of emotion here. Alligators live in the sewer. We would say that with a little bit of haste in our voice. So that is also a clear sign that that sentence is an exclamation. So let's move on to number 6. Look at the horse. Is that a command or an exclamation? Perfect. That is a command. We are asking someone to do something. We are ordering someone to do something. We're ordering a person to look at the horse. Number 7. That's a great looking horse. Is that a command or an exclamation? Perfect. That is an exclamation. Ends with an exclamation point. And we are also expressing emotion. Number 8. Write a letter to Seymour. Is that a command or an exclamation? That is a command. We are ordering someone to write a letter to Seymour. I hope that exercise helped you guys differentiate between exclamation and command sentences. Let us move on to another exercise that is a little more challenging. And I feel like will also help you guys greatly with identifying exclamations and commands. So in this exercise, we're going to look at the underlined part of each sentence and decide if it is correct. If it's not correct, then we move on and we try to figure out what the correct answer is. For this exercise, when you look at the sentence, first try to identify if it's an exclamation or a command sentence. Once you identify that, then we'll decide if it is a correct or incorrect sentence. And then finally, we will make a correction. So let's start off with number 1. I am going to Texas. Is that a command or exclamation? Correct. That is an exclamation. I am going to Texas. You are excited about that. So is this correct or incorrect? Perfect. It is correct as it is. It is an exclamation, and it is in correct sentence format. It has a capital first letter, ends with an exclamation point here. It is perfect as is. So number 2, I am so excited. Is this a command or an exclamation? Exactly. This is an exclamation. You are trying to express strong feelings. You're trying to express that you are excited. And we know that exclamation sentences must end in a exclamation point. Perfect. So that is why this option right here is the correct option. I am so excited with the exclamation point. Awesome. So number 3. Please help me pack. Is that a command or an exclamation? Perfect. It is a command, and we know that because we are asking someone to do something. And a clear giveaway on that is because the sentence starts off with please. So we know we're asking someone or ordering someone to do something. And we know that command sentences end in a Period. Perfect. So number 3, that's why this is the correct answer. Her baby brother is adorable. Is that a exclamation or a command? Are we trying to express emotions, or are we ordering someone to do something? Exactly, we're trying to express emotion. So that is why this is an exclamation sentence. And we know that exclamation sentences must end in an exclamation point. Perfect, guys. Awesome. Number 5, I can't wait. Is this an exclamation or is it a command? Yes, it is an exclamation. You're trying to express strong feelings. You're so excited, you can't wait. That is why this sentence is correct as is. All right, we are halfway there. Number 6, help me find. Is this a command or is this an exclamation? Exactly. This is a command. We are trying to order someone to help us find something. However, this sentence doesn't sound correct to me. We know that a sentence must express a complete thought, but this is not a complete thought. So I believe number 6 is incorrect. So how do we correct this? We need to express a complete thought here. So is it the first option given to us, help me find a game, or is it the second option, help find game? What do you guys think? Exactly. It is the first option. Help me find a game. That is a complete thought. So that is a correct sentence. And we also know that that is a command sentence, or we could say that is an imperative sentence. So number 7, we'll have such fun. Is that a command or an exclamation? Exactly, that is an exclamation because we have an exclamation point right here. Awesome. And is this correct or incorrect? Exactly, it's correct as is. So number 8, it be. Interesting. Is this a correct sentence? No. So number 8, the underlined portion, it be, doesn't express a complete thought. So we need to make sure our sentences express complete thoughts. So the first option given to us here, underlined, is it will be great. Or is it the second option, underlined here, it great? Exactly, it is the first option given to us, it will be great. And this is an exclamation sentence because we are expressing great emotion, and we also see that it ends in an exclamation point here. Awesome. Number 9, remember to write to me. Is this a command or an exclamation? Yes, it is a command. You're telling someone to do something. So we know it's a command, but is this sentence correct or incorrect? It is incorrect. We are missing our punctuation here. So in a command sentence, we know that it mostly ends with a period. That is why the second option here is correct. Awesome, guys. The last one, my team, the game. Do you guys think this is a correct sentence? Yeah, I think it's incorrect too. So let's take a look at our options here. My team won the game or my team won game. What do you guys think is correct? Exactly, the first option, because it expresses a complete thought. And we also know that this is an exclamation because of the punctuation here. Alright guys, so this is going to be the final video on types of sentences. I hope that these couple of videos helped you guys differentiate between exclamation, command, statement, and question sentences. If you have any questions on this topic, please leave a comment down below and I will get back to you as soon as I can. Thank you all so much for watching and have a good day.